So Nico Rosberg has retired from Formula One officially, like in the last 20 minutes. I basically had to like scramble to get my camera going and make a video for you guys. So basically, Nico Rosberg won the championship just a matter of days ago, and now it's just come out of nowhere that he's retiring from the sport. So it's completely caught everyone by surprise, and I just felt inclined to make a video, talk about it, see what your responses are about it as well, and yeah, just get a discussion going. So I'll read out a post that Nico made on his Facebook. I'll link it in the description. Basically, he says, since 25 years in racing, it has been my dream, my one thing, to become Formula One world champion through the hard work, the pain, the sacrifices. This has been my target, and now I've made it. I've climbed my mountain, I'm on the peak, so this feels right. My strongest emotion right now is deep gratitude to everybody who supported me to make that dream happen. When I won the race in Suzuka, from the moment when the destiny of the title was in my own hands, just bear in mind this might be translated from German, so this may not make sense when I read it out. The big pressure started, and I began to think about ending my racing career if I became world champion. On Sunday morning in Abu Dhabi, I knew that it could be my last race, and that feeling cleared my head before the start. I wanted to enjoy every part of the experience, knowing that it might be my last time. And then the lights went out, and I had the most intense 55 laps of my life. I took my decision on Monday morning after reflecting for a day. The first people I told were Vivian, his wife, and George Nolts from Nico's management, followed by Toto Wolff. Now I'm just here to enjoy the moment. There is time to savor the next weeks, to reflect on the season, and enjoy every experience that comes my way. After that, I will turn the next corner in my life and see what it has in store for me. So that's just an absolute bombshell that has just been dropped on the F1 community. And now we're asking, you know, what's next? Like, who is going to step into that second Mercedes seat? Is it going to be Pascal Wehrlein? You know, I teased on Twitter whether it be Jenson Button coming out of retirement straight back in. I know he's contracted to McLaren again. Yeah, it's just been a huge shock to see not only Jenson, Felipe, and now Nico all retiring all in one go. It's definitely a new era for F1. New regulations, new cars, whole lot of new drivers coming through. It's just going to be an absolutely crazy season next year. Now, who's going to challenge Lewis? Are they going to be up to the pace? Is it going to be Pascal Wehrlein stepping in? My girlfriend, who is a pretty big Lewis Hamilton fan, she saw the news and she was just shocked. She was actually pretty happy to see that Nico wasn't going to be in the season, in the running next season, because well, being a hardcore Lewis fan, I don't think they like Nico too much. So yeah, she found that pretty funny. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see, like, yeah, if anyone can match up with Lewis. Is Pascal ready for F1 in a top team? Is it going to be someone else like Sebastian Vettel? I think I read on Twitter that his extension of his contract has been put off for a little bit, so he might be off contract next season. But either way, every single driver on the grid now is going to be ringing up their agent asking, can we get out? Can I go to Mercedes? Is it possible? But full credit to Nico, full respect to him for, making a very, very hard decision for his family, for himself, to go out on a high on his terms. Like, he could have stayed around for at least another 5 years, maybe not get, re-signed up by Mercedes at the end of his contract. But he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to stick in F1. He wanted to win the championship on his terms, and he's done that. So full credit to him. I just wonder whether he's, fully thought it through. Will he miss F1 once he goes? Will it be like a Michael Schumacher kind of situation where he might want to come back in 2-3 years time? Did he retire too early? Those are all questions that are yet to be seen. So I'd like to see what you guys think down in the comments down below. So let me know what you make of this decision. Who is going to replace Rosberg in that second Mercedes seat? Will he ever come back? Because he might well do if he does really miss that racing, or does he race in another series or something like that? Is there anything else after F1? Lots of questions still yet to be answered, and hopefully we might get some of those in the next few weeks, months, or even years. Now, with all that out of the way, here's one for the conspiracy theorists out there. What if Mercedes constructed this championship win for Nico? We know that Pascal Wehrlein didn't get the Force India seat, and it got given to Ocon. Now, a lot of people were saying, why did Ocon get the seat? Surely it should have gone to Wehrlein. Clearly, he's proved himself over a much longer career, much longer span of time than what Ocon has. But maybe they secretly knew that Nico Rosberg was going to retire. If, of course, he could win the World Championship. So maybe they just had a little twinkle with Lewis's car over the course of the year, knowing full well that they could get rid of Rosberg if he won the championship. They get their German dream, and then they bring in the next driver. That's why maybe Pascal Wehrlein didn't get that Force India seat. They were saving him for Mercedes. And then there was the issue with Lewis Hamilton. Right throughout the season, they were asking him about his season, what he thought about it, and also with the changing of his mechanics with Nico Rosberg. And Lewis's response was, you'll hear about it in a book in about 20 years' time. So maybe there is a little more behind the story there as well. Have a think about that one. But that's just a really crazy out there one. I really don't think that was orchestrated by Mercedes in the slightest, but I did see that, hinted about on Twitter, so let me know what you guys think of that. But yeah, just absolutely mental. Just what has gone on with this decision by Nico Rosberg. It's just sent the F1 world in a frenzy, and yeah, I can't wait to see what the comment section of this video is going to be. So thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If this is the first time you're seeing one of my videos. I upload a lot of F1 2016 videos as well, so check those out if you're interested in Formula 1 as a sport. And speaking of F1, I'm hoping to be going to the Australian Grand Prix in 2017. I'm actually 99% sure I'm going to be booking my tickets tomorrow to go to the first race of the season, 2017, and hopefully I can meet a lot of you guys and document my experience of going to a Grand Prix weekend. So I'm really looking forward to that. But guys, that's been this video for today. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have an awesome day. Cheers.